Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us today at the Proteas Women's pre-match press conference ahead of the second ODI against New Zealand. At the top of the table, we've got Proteas Women experienced fast bowler Masabata Klaas. Can I please just ask the media in attendance online to just ask a question using the hand raise function, and we will get underway. Just one minute. Awesome. I see we've got some more media joining. Thank you so much for joining us.
As I said, in the Eastern Cape, Pelo Welifant says joint disaster management teams are on standby for any eventuality as the province expects more rains.
There you go. All right. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Marnus, I see your hand is up. Please get us underway, sir. Thank you.
Hello, Ma. Legai.
Hello, Kitong.
Kiteng. Also, what's actually the reason for your good bowling in the last month? I see on Sunday you had them 3 wickets, and it's last month or whatever, also 3 wickets. What's actually the reason for that, Ma? Please.
First of all, let me just greet you, and I hope you're well. I might just say the working behind closed doors. It's what's been happening to me, and obviously listening to our bowling coach. I think sticking to the plans and knowing what to do, when to do it. So I think that's what's been working for me.
Yeah, and Nick, maybe if I can add on to that, I know there's a lot of good bowlers. There's actually Marizan and Nadine and Ayabonga, and it means that actually you must also be actually always at your best. Is that also a thing that you mustn't think, yes, I must actually at my best, otherwise I won't actually make it?
To be quite honest, it's all about knowing your game. And as a player, you always want to improve in each and every game. It doesn't bother me like having a lot of bowlers in our team, but then as long as I know my game and stick to my plans, I think at this moment, when you put on the hard work, you'll always be on the first 11. So I'm going to just say, sticking to my plan and knowing what to do and how to do it.
Thank you so much, Marnus. Keenan, please go ahead, sir.
Thanks, Lita. I'm Masabata.
Hello.
Since Shabnam's retirement, we've seen you get a consistent run of games within the side. We've obviously seen you perform well also in this time. Do you think this consistent run of games has been good for your game and the reason for your consistent performances?
It's actually a quite and good, interesting question. So what I can say, yes, we used to have Shipnam in our team, but then like now we're having a strong bowling unit also, and I'm one of them. So I might just say, as I'm saying, me working hard behind closed doors, it's always paying off, and to be in around those girls that you just mentioned now, like we're having Kapi, Aya, and Nadine, it's always good and performing and making sure that I always contribute in the team. I think it's always something that I've been wanting for a couple of years. So I think now hard work does pay off now.
And then if I can ask one more, Lita.
Yeah, please go ahead, sir.
Masabata, what do you think of the talent coming through? Obviously, the core of the bowling unit is very experienced, as you mentioned. But what about the talent coming through? We've obviously seen glimpses of Tumi Sekakune, and I don't know what else you can tell me else and what's coming through.
I think because FCSA is having a good pipeline with young players and seeing the young ones also knocking on the door, wanting to represent their country, it's always quite nice as an experienced bowler, seeing the young ones coming in. That shows that we're having a good pipeline in our country. So having the players like Tumi and the young ones that are here, it's always nice to lead as a senior. As a senior in the team, to lead the young ones in a good directions. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Keenan. Any other takers? Please use the hand raise function to ask a question. Thank you, Marnus. Back to you, sir.
I will ask a lot vandag, Masabata. Ja, net maybe on that second match, what is needed for a win, Exasa, and to seal the deal in that second match, Ma, please?
Oh, you're talking about this coming ODI of tomorrow? I think what we can do, like we normally do, we always take out the positive on the last games. So obviously going into tomorrow's game, like I said, we went back to the drawing board and then see where we can improve on the next game. I think the most important thing is adapting to the conditions as quick as we can, and then having the partnership in both departments, like bowling and batting. So I think that's what we need to do tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Marnus. Keenan, back to you, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, Lita. Masabata, could you maybe talk about Laura Wolfhard as a captain, how she's been, she's obviously very new to the job. She's got a senior core of bowlers that's there. Can you maybe talk about what it's been like to play under in Pakistan and now against New Zealand?
Having Wolfhard as our new captain, I think we're making her job easier, like as batting department and bowling department. And obviously we're always making sure that we manage our own space to make her job a bit easier so that she can also focus on her batting. So I must say playing under her it's actually nice, because before she has been appointed as a captain, she used to be a normal player. So we get quite well with her, and the team is gelling very well under her.
Thank you, Marnus. Any other takers? Thank you. Women's Cricket Zone, Shajan, I think that's you. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, Shajan here. Hi, Masabata. So I just wanted to know, how did you guys bounce back from that 3-0 defeat against Pakistan in the T20 series? And you were very good in the ODI series, and you personally had that great match in the second ODI.
Can you please repeat the question? I didn't get that one quite well.
Yeah, so I just wanted to know how you guys bounced back from that 3-0 defeat in the T20Is against Pakistan in the ODI series.
Oh, how did we bounce back?
Yeah.
Like I normally say, going back to the drawing board and rectifying what we can improve on the other games really helped us a lot. And then if you saw quite well that some players stood up and then they managed to get their milestones. And then I think that is what helped us a lot also. So always having that person who stood up on the team and making sure that they score runs or maybe they taking wicket. That is what really helped us going on the like bouncing back from the ODI, because was it ODI or T20? The T20, sorry, the T20 and going to ODIs.
Thank you, Shajin. Any other last two takers before we call it? Going once, going twice. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That brings us to the end of today's pre-match presser. New Zealand with Maddie Green will be following at 1:30 local time. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Wayne.